So here I am wearing my little pink and gray Nike shoe, but now I need to tie it because if I try to go outside and go running or playing with my shoe like this, my foot is probably gonna fall right out of my sneaker. So the first step, this part, friends, actually has a special name. This is called the tongue. Did you know your shoe has a tongue? So you need to make sure you pull on it, that it's all the way up at the top. This way it doesn't get bunched and make your foot feel kind of funny inside your shoe. So you want to pull this all the way up. And then these laces, we need to tighten. So we like to use our little pincer grip. So it's your index finger and your thumb, and we're gonna pick up the laces and we give them a little tug. And we work our way all the way up towards the top of our shoe. And then the last lace we pull are these ones that hang off. You can move your tongue, the tongue part around, and there we go. Now it's nice and tight. So this way it stays on our foot and our foot isn't moving around too much in our shoe, because if it does that, you actually are more likely to get hurt while you're running, because then your foot isn't being protected properly. And that's why we wear our shoes, to protect our feet. So there are a couple different ways that you guys can learn to tie your shoes. You need to find the way that is easiest for you. The first way I'm going to show you, you start by taking the very end of your shoelace and you actually are going to put it through that hole just a little bit. So it looks like this inside, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side. This is probably the easiest method you can do, so this is a good starter one until you get a little bit older, because friends, tying your shoes is a lot of fine motor finger skills. So it takes some time for you to really be able to tie your shoes. But when you're done, it's gonna look like this. You're gonna have two little loopies on either side, and you're gonna give them a little pull. And we're gonna cross them. So we made it a letter X. And the one that's on the top is actually gonna loop around behind and then tunnel through. And then you're gonna pull that, and then you're gonna do it one more time. So you'll make a little X. It's even smaller, especially because my laces are really small on this shoe. For kids' shoes, they usually aren't this small. But there's my little X again. The one on the top flips over the other and then comes around and tunnels through. And then I pull it again. And there we go. And like I said, your shoelaces are gonna be longer than mine, so your little loops are gonna be bigger. And then when I'm all done with my shoe, this little top part right here, I'm actually, again, with my little pincer grip, just gonna give it a little tug, and my shoe comes untied. Friends, I had to switch my shoe because I needed one with really long shoelaces for this next one. So hopefully you can see this. I know they're dark shoelaces. I like these kinds of shoes, friends. If you can find shoes like this, the tongue is actually attached to the rest of the sneaker. And if you keep these laces pulled tight, this part pulled tight, it actually stays on your foot pretty well, but I can easily slide it off and slide it back on. And I don't have to readjust the tongue. I don't have to worry about it moving around. I just slide my foot in and then I'm ready to tie. So the first step, friends, is we need to do that initial little tie in the front. So you're gonna take, again, pincer fingers. You're gonna take each lace. You're gonna take and stretch it over to the opposite side, like that. Whatever one is on top, you're going to tuck underneath. And it's gonna tunnel through. You're gonna pull it up and then pull tight. So once you have that basic tie, friends, you are going to use these three fingers. You can always just use your pinky, but we're gonna hold the string. Our right hand is gonna go over your lace and loop around just like that. On the left side, again, you can use just your pinky or these three fingers to hold your string. This time we're gonna go under. Let me do it again. We're gonna go under the string and loop around. Then we're gonna cross our hands over using our pincer grip. So our thumb and our pointer finger, you are gonna grab the lace on the other side, and then you're going to pull. And there we go. Again, friends, just like with zipping your jacket up and putting your jacket on, tying your shoes takes a lot of practice, but one day your fingers are just going to figure it out and you'll be able to tie your shoe all on your own.